Hey guys, happy Saturday and happy Valentine's Day. I'm Christina. You are here on the Main with me on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. We are going to make some chocolate covered strawberries. Now, I've seen a lot of chocolate covered strawberry videos on the internet, especially this week. And I'm going to tell you, I'm seeing people aren't doing all of the tried and true chocolate strawberry tricks, and I'm going to show you every single one today. This is the complete guide, everything you're going to need to know to make these chocolate covered strawberries. They're going to be amazing. You can use any type of chocolate you want. We're going to do a small decoration on them if you've got either a different type of chocolate, or even I can show you how to do a tone on tone decoration. It's going to be so easy. You don't need any special equipment. Thank you so much for joining me. We do have people at home cooking live today, or I don't think this is classified as baking, so cooking live with us. If you are watching the rerun of this, go down into the description. I'll leave some timestamps below. And if you like to see how things are done step by step in real time, then make sure you subscribe. These are the types of videos we like to post. And if you want to cook along with us, go to our Instagram at Here on the Main, because the week leading up to our Saturday cook-alongs, we post all of the ingredients. So thank you so much, guys. Let's see you down in the chat. We've got a really fun, I love chocolate covered strawberries, and you guys are going to see how easy this is and how you can actually do these on the fly. It doesn't need a lot of preparation. So what I have here is a plate of strawberries that have been washed and dried really, really well. Like, these strawberries are bone dry. Like, I don't know if that's even a term you can use to describe strawberries, but I'm gonna do it. These cannot have a stitch of water on them. If they do, grab a paper towel and give them a squeeze in that paper towel and you're good to go. So you wanna get as many strawberries as you want. I'm gonna do as many as I can get out of the chocolate today. So I've got a bunch right here. And you want to get some chocolate, about 8 ounces, give or take. And you're going to see after you do this once, it's really easy for you to say, oh, I have, a little bit of chocolate, melt it up. And you're going to see you actually don't need a lot of chocolate with the method that I'm going to show you. I'm using milk chocolate today because, I'm sorry, I love milk chocolate on my chocolate covered strawberries. That might be a bit controversial because I know everyone's like, oh, dark chocolate, it's the best. Okay. You do you, boo. I also have some dark chocolate because I'm going to do a little tone on tone decoration and maybe even like a double dip, which I'll show you. And I have some white chocolate. This is to do some decoration. Now, you can use literally whatever kind of chocolate you like. If you only have one type, great. That's gonna work perfect. This is gonna be delicious. So the first thing we wanna do is get yourself a small pot. I'm gonna be working with 2 pots today because I want to get all my chocolate melted in a good amount of time. But here's my small pot, and I've got about a little over 1 inch of water in this pot. And what this is gonna do is allow us to melt our chocolate in a double boiler. So you wanna make sure the little pot that you're using, that a bowl can fit snugly right over top. So if you're doing a couple different types of chocolate, you get a couple different pots going on the stove as well. Put that on the stove and bring it up to high, and then we're going to reduce it to a simmer. So once it gets up there, get it up there nice and quick. It's a lot easier to reduce the heat once you get it up. So say hi in the chat, guys. You're making me feel lonely here. So I've got a little bowl that's going to fit over the top of that pot. You should have a little bowl as well. Again, I'm working with 2 bowls because I want to melt more chocolate so that you guys can see more types of chocolate covered strawberries. And you want to grab a knife and a cutting board, because what we're going to do is we're going to chop up all of our chocolate. We're not going to melt it all. Now, this is one of the tricks. We're not going to melt it all at once, but we're going to definitely chop it all up. So what you want to do is just take your knife and start running your knife through the chocolate. It doesn't need to be super fine. It doesn't need to be all the same size. This is very foolproof, guys. Like, you'll never buy these in a store again. Once I had chocolate covered strawberries from Godiva. Oh my God, they were great, phenomenal. But I don't know, I probably had to remortgage my house to try them. I mean, who are we kidding? They were a gift. Okay, so I'm chopping up all my chocolate. This is milk chocolate. I just grabbed Lindt, that's what was on sale. but you use whatever you have. I mean, this would even work really well with like a Toblerone. The pieces of nougat in the middle. Yum. Good stuff. This looks wonderful. I'm just going to shimmy this off to the side and work on my next bar. Now, your biggest enemy when you're working with chocolate is water. So you don't want any droplets of water anywhere near your chocolate. Do your absolute best to keep all of that stuff separate. If you do get a drop of water in your chocolate, you'll see that your chocolate is seizes, and that means that it gets all grainy and weird, and that's not good. And ironically, the way to fix that is more water. I know, very bizarre, but that's it. I don't make the rules. It felt like everybody and their brother was making chocolate covered strawberries this week. I must have caught on to a trend or something. But like I said, this is the guide for chocolate covered strawberries because I watched a lot of videos and obviously was, looking at what I do differently and how, how my strawberries compare. And I just noticed that everyone wasn't doing all of the pro tips that I'm teaching you guys today. So I'm just here chopping my chocolate. Everyone's quiet today. Oh wait, no, see, my comments hadn't loaded. Sorry, team. There's everyone. My mom's cooking along, Courtney, the Hilliers, my sister, everyone's here. It's a whole family affair. Oh, Victoria's Kitchen, how's it going? Perfect. Oh, that's dark chocolate. Okay, so I'm gonna keep my dark chocolate separate from my milk because I want all of this to be heated up separately so I can keep a distinction of color. And just keep going. Let me know what kind of chocolate you guys are using. Let me know in the comments below. Victoria's watching from Italy. She has a phenomenal food channel. If you guys go and check her out. Okay. This is great. So get all that chocolate chopped, guys. You should have your pots on the stove coming up to a boil. And look, mine are already smoking. This is gonna go so fast, guys. You're gonna be having chocolate covered strawberries in no time. Beautiful. Just about done. Let me know if you guys are almost done chopping your chocolate. I'm gonna keep this stuff right over here. Okay. Next step. I want you guys to take about 2/3 of your chocolate and add it to the bowl. Just 2/3. It doesn't need to be exact, but don't use all of your chocolate. Because what we're going to do is we're actually going to temper the chocolate, which is a very intimidating and highly precise technical cooking term to mean that when the chocolate hardens after it's been melted, it actually remains hard and shiny and glossy and it looks really nice. So we're going to actually do that today. And this is kind of a foolproof method. I've already got chocolate everywhere, but reserve that other 1/3 of your chocolate for when this comes off of the heat. So I'm gonna do that same thing with my dark chocolate. There we go, reserving 1/3. Oh, we got David talking Polish in the comments. For those who don't know, David is Polish and Victoria's Kitchen is Polish. So there we go. So now we are going to go to the stove and put your bowls of chocolate or your bowl of chocolate right on top of the boiling water. And turn your boiling water down to minimum. So I'm gonna bring you guys over to the stove to see everything that's happening. There we go. Oh, what's happening here? Make sure we can get you guys in here. So I've got my pot right here, with the bowl on top, and you could see the chocolate is starting to melt inside. Now it's crucial that you start stirring this right away which I am going to do as soon as I'm able. You guys want to keep stirring your chocolate with either a little spoon or a spatula, whatever you can manage. I've got 2 little spatulas, one for my dark chocolate and one for my milk. And this is going to melt quickly, so don't go far. Beautiful. Come see this. You got to see how it's melting. It's just lovely. Oh yes. Look at that. Is there anything better than melted chocolate? I suppose if you're not a chocolate lover, then yes, there is something better. But if you are a chocolate lover, it definitely does not get better than this. Look how beautiful that looks. Oh yes. Everyone's talking about their chocolate. It already looks so good. Ron, how's it going? So we're not using, do I need water in both pots? Yes, you need water in both pots if you're doing 2 types of chocolate. If you're only doing 1 type of chocolate, you just need 1 pot. So I am turning this chocolate over because what we don't want to happen is we don't want the chocolate to burn. And that's why it's important to keep stirring it. We just want to melt it we just want to heat it until it's fully melted. The second your chocolate is fully melted, pull it off of the heat. And I'm going back and forth, making sure both of these are beautifully melted. And you guys should have a couple of little mugs or glasses on hand, because one of my secrets, it's not so secret, one of my pro tips is that we are going to pour the chocolate into a glass. So you don't need, dipping a chocolate or a strawberry into this bowl, it doesn't get coated as nicely with chocolate as it could if the strawberry could just be completely submerged. But if you're going to completely submerge the strawberry, you need a lot of chocolate. So that's not really budget friendly. So my milk chocolate is just about done. My dark chocolate, oh yeah, beautiful. Come see this so they can see this beautiful chocolate. You can see how nice this looks. It's completely done. Same with this milk chocolate. I'm gonna pull both of these off of the heat. The second your chocolates look like this, you can pull yours off the heat as well. And you wanna take it right to your board or wherever you're working, and you wanna add the rest of your chopped chocolate. So this is really important, guys. You have to come in and see. I'm taking the rest of my chopped chocolate and I'm adding it to the hot chocolate, and I'm gonna use the residual heat to help melt this in, and this is going to temper the chocolate. Beautiful. And I'm going to do that with the dark chocolate as well. I just had a little bit left of that one. Perfect. And we're going to mix this and we're going to mix that, and you'll see all of this chocolate will melt. If you notice that it's not melting at all, you can put it back on the heat, but adding this cold chocolate into the hot chocolate will bring the temperature down and ensure you have a perfectly tempered chocolate for dipping your strawberries. Look at that. Stunning. Just lovely. And right here, this milk chocolate, perfect. Oh yes, haha. This is fun, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. So happy you could all join us. I'm just wiping off my cutting board so I can cut that white chocolate, because I'm gonna show you guys how to do a little design on these guys. And so I need some white chocolate to do that. Like I said, you can do a tone-on-tone design with your other chocolate that you're using. I'm just gonna chop up a little bit of white chocolate, and I'm going to just melt it in this regular bowl and pop it over there. Very easy. Like, this is how easy it is, guys. Just chopped it up, throw it on the stove. That's gonna go by itself. Oh yeah. I'll make sure you try it. I might have gotten chocolate on my face. Somebody tell me if I do. Oh yes, so now we've got these two beautifully melted bowls of chocolate. We need to prepare a landing place for our strawberries. So I've got a sheet pan with a piece of parchment paper. Now this is going to be the perfect resting place for your strawberries. They are going to get a little foot on them from the chocolate. And that's honestly, I feel like that's unavoidable and I don't mind it. Some people don't like that. And if that's the case, I've seen people on YouTube put a dowel in the end and you could dip it like that. I don't think any extra tools are necessary. So I'm gonna show you this way. And I'm going to make sure, oh yeah, this white chocolate is melting just beautifully. That's gonna keep going on its own. And we are going to, I've got two little glasses here. Now these little glasses are for the chocolate. So what I want you to do is to take your chocolate and put it into this glass. And you'll see, get nice and close. This is a very gratuitous. Oh yes, look at that. Don't fill it right up to the top if you're working with a lot of chocolate because you need room to dip those strawberries. I'm gonna stop right there. Oh, look at that. Just for quality control, make sure you try your chocolate. I mean, melted milk chocolate, hello. Perfect. So check out my white chocolate. You guys keep going. Let me know how things are. How's your chocolate tasting? How do things look? Okay. Now, I told you this is quick. This is easy. Take one of your strawberries and come right in here so they can see. Take one of your strawberries and fold back the green leaves. That is your handle. Be gentle, but be firm. Perfect, right there. Take that strawberry and dunk it right into the chocolate and give it a little wiggle and lift it right out. Look at that. That's it. I do a quick flick of the wrist to turn it up. Guys, look how perfect that is. You see that? And then ever so gently rest it on your parchment paper. Bam. That is a perfect chocolate covered strawberry. Oh yes, look at that. We're gonna make a bunch more of those, guys. This is not a drill here. Here I go again. Strawberry, fold all those leaves back. Just like this. Take your chocolate, put that right there. Dip it right in. Show them the top so they can see how far in I'm dipping. Little wiggle. Bring it out. Flick of the wrist. Oh no, I'm losing it. Wait. See, look, I got a little leaf on there. Don't worry, put it back in. Dip it again. This is foolproof, guys. Give it a little shake. Flick of the wrist. Up and over. Stunning, absolutely stunning. I'm going to put my dark chocolate into this glass. Guys, this looks phenomenal. Let me know how yours are going. I'm sure your hands are full. If this is your first time watching us or cooking along, you are watching Here on the Main. I am Christina and we cook live. No editing. We don't cut out any steps. And if you want to cook along live with us, go to Instagram. That's where we post the ingredients so you can join in. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do a dark chocolate. And you'll see I don't have very much chocolate in here at all. And look, it covers that whole strawberry. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. You can see the difference in color right there. Beautiful. I'm going to do, look at this big boy. Holy moly. See, I know chocolate covered strawberries are a Valentine's thing, but you do this in the summer with fresh local strawberries that were just picked, and you use some really nice chocolate. I mean, it can't get much better than that. What a easy dessert. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to get this one in there. Here we go. So what's going to happen is this chocolate is going to start to harden. And when it does, you will be able to start the decorating, which I will show you how to do. As soon as these are dipped, I might not dip them all because we'll be here for a little bit longer, but you keep going. You guys are doing good. Good. Proud of you. You're here on a Saturday afternoon making chocolate covered strawberries. Let me know if they're for yourself or for a loved one. And if you have any questions or if you guys want to see what you guys want to see on future episodes, there's so much I want to show you guys. Even like last night, we had this incredible Salisbury steak, and I was like, oh yeah, we got to show this to everybody. It's so good. Okay, just a few more strawberries. My white chocolate is here, and it's ready to go for when I am ready for it. Excellent. I love these guys. Like, chocolate covered strawberries are a real treat. If you can get your hands on some like crushed nuts, crushed pistachios, walnuts, pecans, that would be really good to kind of drizzle on there, to sprinkle on there. You could also do any type of crushed candy that you like. I'm a purist. I really just like the chocolate. I think the pistachios could be pretty good though. Yes. We are in Canada and the weather, while it's cold, it's really cold. So this is the perfect thing to curl up on the couch, eat some chocolate covered strawberries. Lord knows we're not going outside now. It's too cold. Beautiful. Look at these perfect little guys. So ideally, before you do any type of decoration, you want to let this dry almost completely. So if you have, I'm going to see how quickly I can get these to firm up by maybe popping them in the fridge. Oh, there we go. I have two more. Or yes, by putting them outside, that would be smart too. Let's see, how are they doing? Oh yeah, no. Here we go, two more left. You can see I definitely favor the milk chocolate. And last one, I'll do a dark chocolate for this last one. Right in there. Ooh, look at that. Perfect. Well, where am I going to put this last guy? Oh no, I'm putting him over here. Let me wash my hands. In the meantime, I'm going to show you how to make a little piping bag. I'm going to see if I have room for these. Oh yeah, don't look in my fridge. It's so full. But I'm going to pop these in the fridge, balance them. Now you don't necessarily have to put yours in the fridge. I just want them to come and firm up faster. And I've got this beautiful white chocolate here. I'm going to show you guys how to make a little pastry bag out of parchment paper. Okay, So I've got a piece of parchment paper here, and I need to cut a right angle triangle out of this. So I am going to just cut right across, just like this. So cut your parchment paper in half, and you're gonna be able to fold these two lengthwise corners, these two long corners, into each other. And the whole thing, you'll see, is just gonna naturally start wrapping around itself. And that's how you make, it's literally that easy, guys. And you play with it and pull it tight until you have no hole at the end. You can see there. And make this small. It doesn't need, and if you don't know how to do this, or if you're watching this and going, what in the heck is she doing? I can't be bothered. I'm gonna show you how to do this with a fork as well. So don't worry about this if you can't get this. We're gonna look at a few different ways to get this. See, it's not that hard. You just need to work with it. And then once I get it, let's see, I fold down the edge. See, it's giving me grief. I should just be able to go like this. There we go. So I'm going to fold this down right here, and I'm gonna have a little paper cone. There we go. That took me a lot longer than it should have. That's why I say, if you can't get this, don't worry. I'm gonna show you another way to do it with a fork. Fold this down one more time. And then it's like a little cone, and you can pipe your chocolate through this for those ultra cute designs. There we go. So I'm gonna check on my chocolate covered strawberries. Almost. We have turn down the fridge a little bit. Maybe we can trigger the fan. Okay. That's going very, very well. So what I'm going to do is stand by with a fork so I could show you guys this method as well, because this fork is going to be your tool to drizzle whatever type of design you want to onto these strawberries. I've got 3 types of chocolate, so I'm going to use all 3 to do my designs. You can also do a double dip if you want to do like a Kinder Egg themed chocolate covered strawberry. You would do white chocolate and then milk chocolate. That would be really good. I'm not going to do that today. But this little guy is going to be super helpful. This fork is going to be great. And I just want to wait a little bit longer so those can set up, so you guys can hopefully decorate your strawberries with me as well. Let me know how you guys are doing, what kind of chocolate you're using. If you're cooking along tonight, we're making penne alla vodka. And it is not too late to get the ingredients over on Instagram if you want to join. I see that we have people watching from all over right now. So if you don't have dinner plans, I mean, maybe consider having dinner with us tonight. Happy Valentine's Day. You're welcome. We did a little decorating for Valentine's Day. Why not? Okay. These are good to go for me. Look at this, guys. Look how shiny these are. This is bratty. So bratty. Yes. Okay. There's a couple ways we can do this now. I'm going to grab a spoon and put a little bit of white chocolate in my cone, just so I could show you guys this method. And you don't need a lot. It's just enough to do a little drizzle. Look at that. It's all ready. See that? It wants to come out the end. I'm going to, let's see, make sure it's okay. Oh, yes. Taste test. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is just do a side to side motion with the white chocolate, nice and smooth. There we go. So you guys can do this with a fork. I will show you. My funnel sucks, Ron says. Yeah, the funnel's not, it looks easy, but you gotta really hold on to it. And then you can do this super cute design. Don't worry if it's not perfect. It's all gonna be delicious. Some people do a double dip and you can make it look like a tuxedo. I'm not here for that. I'm gonna show you just with a fork. You can do this as well. So I'm just gonna take some chocolate and same thing, right across. Might have to go back for more. And right across. So the fork will get you there just the same if you're having issues. The other thing you can do, like I said, is do a tone on tone. So I'm going to try this one with the dark chocolate and a fork. Look how beautiful that looks. So elegant. Or you can do this guy. This is what I meant by tone on tone. You can take your existing color of chocolate and just do a cute drizzle. I'm gonna stick with this. Thanks, Brian. Brian says it looks great. So guys, the next time you see chocolate covered strawberries in the store, I want you to realize how easy it is. Look at the price and remind yourself that you know how to do this. And look, you can do something like a lot of these guys, whatever your preference is. There's no right or wrong to this. But there is a tasty. I'm gonna try one. Let me know if you guys have any questions as we wrap up here, because I'm gonna do a final taste test. They're not fully hard, so we won't hear a crack, but that's not gonna stop me. I am going to, oh yes. Yes, let these fully harden before you try them. I'm telling you, that's the best way to do this, but I have to try one for you. Let's see. Oh my gosh. What a treat. Simple, sweet, decadent. Make these for anybody. They'll fall in love with you. I promise. Thank you so much, guys. If you have any questions, should we put them in the fridge? For sure. You can definitely store these in the fridge. You don't have to. They'll be good at room temp if you're eating them same day. But if you want that coating to harden up faster, that's when I would put them in the fridge. If you leave them in the fridge, it could end up sweating a little bit. And if that happens, just blot them off with a paper towel. I don't find chocolate covered strawberries keep super well, so I would eat them within 24 hours. And I mean, if they last that long, good luck. I don't know. These are not going to last that long. We have big plans for these later. If you are cooking, how long do I usually let them harden for? It depends on the temperature of the room, Brian. If the room is super warm, these are going to take longer to harden. If I put these in the fridge, they'd be good to go in 10 minutes. So really easy, very foolproof. Like I said, tons of pro tips along the way. Make sure you're using a glass. Make sure you're working with clean, extra dry strawberries, and that really cool tempering the chocolate trick that we did will get you there every single time. I'm so happy you guys had some questions. I'm glad that worked out well. These are the chocolate covered strawberries. Thank you so, so much for joining me. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. When this video goes live, make sure you like and subscribe. We are going to be cooking live later on tonight, and maybe we'll see you there. Thank you so much, guys. I'm Christina, and you are here on The Main. Bye-bye.